Right, there's a local state of emergency tonight in parts of Virginia Beach, Virginia. The National Weather Service confirming an EF3 tornado touchdown in the Great Neck area Sunday night. That means winds reached up to 150 miles an hour.
That's pretty significant. Have you seen these videos? This is some new drone video released today by the Virginia Beach Fire Department. This is the destruction there. Dozens of homes are damaged. It's pretty amazing that no one was hurt.
Everything also, all the trees in the backyard just went boom, over, and glass shattering, stuff banging against the house. I thought the house was going to come down on me. It was the wildest thing I've been a part of.
We are indeed grateful that there was not a loss of life or anyone injured. And for that, we are most thankful. And if you take a look at the devastation that's out there, it is indeed a miracle.
So that's the familiar sound of cleanup there. The efforts are underway in those devastated neighborhoods. Angelique Arentak spoke with some people who witnessed the path of the storm.
Looks like a tornado.
This is the real thing.
The National Weather Service in Wakefield confirms a tornado touched down in the northern section of Virginia Beach Sunday evening. Emergency responders rushed to the Great Neck area just after 6 o'clock. The storm hit neighborhoods near Back Bay Point Greens, Haversham Close, and Upper Chelsea Reach.
That surf rider.
Resident Martin Carney and his family spotted the twister forming from afar and eventually heading in a different direction.
300 feet wide, 500 feet wide in the middle of the bay and right down to the water, and it was stirring it up and spinning.
Just watching TV at home at the time, Philip McGowan describes the weather taking a turn.
The winds are hurling, the rain's dumping buckets, and power's out, and so it just kind of caught us all off guard. But I'd say it only lasted about 2 or 3 minutes.
But when McGowan stepped outside,
that was really when it was very, very eye-opening. It looked like a scene from World War Z.
He recalls witnessing dozens of homes damaged or destroyed.
Seeing trees down wasn't too rare, but when you just start seeing mattresses in the middle of yards and you start seeing cars flipped over, and I mean, this is stuff in the roofs of houses just completely ripped off.
McGowan's family home is only slightly damaged. Still, he says it all feels surreal.
WUSA 9 Weather Watch is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
They're used to severe weather there, but not necessarily tornadoes. This is a bit of an outlier for so many people there, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's they have a better chance of tornadoes there than they do in the DMV, for example. And it hit at a pretty typical time, just before 6 p.m. Most of it between 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. It was on the ground for 4.5 miles.
Wow.
It was also 3.5 football fields wide. Wow. That's actually a pretty big tornado.
Yeah, you heard the guy there saying it went by quickly, though.
Yeah, it was moving at 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
2 to 3 minutes, and
it's
all
gone.
of that is left behind.
It's gone. So we'll talk about that. We just, last week had the 21st anniversary of the deadly tornado in La Plata. So, we are no stranger to tornadoes in the DMV, and we'll talk about some of the average number of tornadoes. So here we go. So we average 30 tornadoes per year on the average. So 2 out in West Virginia, 18 in Virginia. This is a high number of Virginia because it includes the entire state, and obviously there's more tornadic activity in the south, and 10, the average in Maryland.